15-year-old is dead after a shooting overnight in Memphis. The shooting happened just after 1 in the morning at this apartment complex on Erie Drive.
Bro, what do we not get? Why are you outside longer after 10 p.m. if you got ops, my nigga? Like, what do we not learn? What do we not understand? What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another reaction video, and today I got a request video. Today we got praying for 15-year-old Memphis rapper killed on the same day as his sister 2 years later. Now look, I don't know what type of voodoo or what type of shit. What's that word? Y'all know, bro, I forgot, bro. I know that word. Y'all know that shit I deal with, the retrograde bullshit. That's what I'm talking about. That retrograde shit, I couldn't think of the fucking name. But y'all know what type of shit he had going on. But A is karma. So A, he died for a reason. But if you new here, bro, you finna find out. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, bro. Follow me on my socials on the screen next to me. And yeah, let's get to this bit.
It's when the family feels.
Okay, man. Damn, man. Y'all gotta stop, man. Oh, smoking that dead ass nigga. He a pack, man. That nigga a new pack. What that is? Pop off. Let's do that. Y'all know I was gonna do it. First one, dead ass nigga. Fire ass up. Let's do that. Let's do that. Hop out the car, don't fall on your face. And I'm smoking a brother that caught in the palm.
That's crazy. Damn.
Up the box on his ass, he thinks he's sweet. Free groove with it, done the bop, the whole inch. Little crack on both of him if he look sweet. Back when I'm forever on go. On that car, them niggas like ball. You think I'm lagging, watch I come out the cold. Can't kill no word, heal the mini hoe. Sit for a bet, how you beat up the road. Come in when you going, he run too slow.
Police officers are now indicted on charges related to a deadly crash last year. Last May, in fact, Ontarian Malone and Marcavius Williams were involved in a crash at Ethel Street and Park Avenue in Orange Mound. That crash killed one woman and injured 3 others.
We continue to follow breaking news at midday. A 15-year-old is dead after a shooting overnight in Memphis. The shooting happened just after 1 in the morning at this apartment complex on Erie Drive.
Bro, what do we not get? Why are you outside longer after 10 p.m. if you got ops, my nigga? Like, what do we not learn? What do we not understand? You, after 1 a.m., my nigga, you was bound to get caught. Like, you was bound to die. My nigga, 1 a.m., that's when everybody, nigga, that's when all the ops is outside. Get your little ass in the house. My nigga, you're 15. Frontal lobe not developed. No, none of that, my nigga. You set yourself up for that. You can't be mad at nobody, bro.
That's right off Ridgeway Road in Hickory Hill. Police say the teen was shot and taken to Regional 1 in critical condition, where he later died. There's no word on a suspect or motive at this time.
I'm gonna be real and say this out the gate, fam. Growing up, I used to pray to be 18 years old. At a very early age, you start seeing, at least where I'm from, and I'm sure many people can attest to this, people losing their life at a very early age, or getting incarcerated. And if that's all you see every day, you start to think that's life. It's a sad reality, but it's hard truth. And I say that because today we talk about 2 Memphis siblings who lost their life before the age of 18. The female just had a baby just 1 month prior, with both incidents happening 2 years apart. Less than 24 hours ago, a Memphis, Tennessee rapper who's only 15 years old with the highest education as a middle schooler had lost his life according to his mother, which we'll later elaborate on.
So now we got another Joker OTV. We have another Joker OTV. My nigga, you was the highest graded middle schooler at your school, my nigga. The highest graded middle schooler. I don't know if it was paying niggas to do your work. I don't know. I ain't finna sit here and hate. But my nigga, you was the why? Let's listen.
Who shared this incident via social media, has said her son was gunned down in his sleep. Today we go over this story, this troubling neighborhood. We pay our respects. We also talk about a sibling who lost her life exactly 2 years prior. Not to mention, after doing my research, the alleged suspects had wasted no time going to social media claiming the body. So as we break this one down, fam, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Fam, meet Jasmine Cass. Born February 16, 2006, she was only 17 years old when she lost her life. on May 6, 2023. A month prior, she had her first child, her son. She also had two brothers that was local rappers in the Memphis, Tennessee area, with the oldest being identified as Baby CEO Trail and the youngest being identified as Pop Off Great. Baby CEO Trail and Pop Off Great got music together like On Dirt, released 5 months ago with over 191,000 views and count.
Sit for a bet, how you beat up the road, come in when you going, he run too slow. All the person feeling or something in twin.
Now, I'm not sure why, but in the siblings' pictures, they was heavily involved in the gang culture. The brothers had represented Great, and the sister, she had represented Hoover. Now, as far as Jasmine, as mentioned back on May 6, 2023, she lost her life after running from authorities. And even though she ran, 2 Memphis police officers had did an illegal chase, which eventually led her to crash. Even worse, they fled the scene. The officers was identified as Torian Malone and Martavius Williams, both being charged with 2 counts of leaving the scene of an accident involving death, 6 counts of official misconduct, 4 counts of leaving the scene of an accident, according to court records. Even 2 years later in 2025, while they waiting to go to trial, the reason why they did that pursuit still hasn't been released to the public. The crash happened just before 3 a.m. Officers responded to 1 vehicle crash at Ethelyn Park. Apparently 3 people was in the car, 1 male, 1 female, all juveniles, and 1 juvenile, who happens to be Jasmine, had lost her life on the scene. May she rest in peace. I love her condolences to her family. The same months later, her mom had sued Shelby County Police Department for $1.5 million. As of now, that lawsuit is still ongoing.
A police chase gone wrong. 2 former Memphis police officers were indicted after an unauthorized police chase ended in a deadly crash last May.
Maybe if she would have stopped and got pulled over, maybe all of this could have been avoided. So you suing them niggas for what? You should have just pulled over, dumbass.
This all happened at the intersection of Ethel and Park in Orange Mound. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Darcy Thomas.
I'm Daryl Green, and tonight we found out those officers left the scene of the crash without providing aid to the victims. Fox 13 Sierra Jordan is live in Orange Mound. Sierra, not only are those officers now facing charges in Memphis, they no longer have jobs in Hernando.
Darcy, Daryl, as of this morning, they're currently without a job in Hernando. But before Hernando, the officers used to work for the Memphis Police Department. Then they began working for the Hernando Police Department. But like I said, as of this morning, they've resigned from their jobs in Hernando. And now they're facing criminal charges for that deadly chase. Now, according to an affidavit, the former Memphis police officers, Marquavius Williams and Torian Malone Jr., were involved in a police pursuit last year without authorization. That chase ended in a deadly crash at Park and Ethel in Orange Mound in May of last year. 17-year-old Jasmine Kynes was killed in that crash. 4 other people were also hurt in the crash. Now, records show they failed to report the pursuit, did not provide aid to the victims, and left the scene. The 2 former officers were indicted on 6 counts of leaving the scene of an accident involving death or injury, and they're also facing 6 more counts of official misconduct. Now, both officers resigned while under investigation. We did reach out to Memphis Police Department, but they said they do not comment on ongoing litigation. Now, their bond arraignment is scheduled for late June. Daryl, Darcy.
That is Fox 13 Sierra Jordan live tonight. Sierra, thank you.
Now, Jasmine Brothers will continue to rap, but her little brother, who was just turning 14 years old when she lost her life, had made a name for himself as Pop Off Great, as mentioned before, gaining hundreds of thousands of views almost every drop at just 15 years old, while dissing his alleged ops. Just an hour of the same day, 2 years later, of the anniversary of his sister Jasmine losing her life, Pop Off Great will lose his life while sleeping inside his home, alongside his mom and his brother. Now, the officer said they were called to the shooting just before 1:15 a.m. to Erie Drive off Ridgeway Boulevard and found the boy had been shot. He was rushed to Regional 1 Health, where he later died. May he rest in peace. 11 condolences to his family. This area is known for crime. A year prior, a teenager...
Didn't he just say his mom and his other brother got shot? What fam? Oh, never mind. He right. Let me stop trying to be mean.
Each woman had lost her life inside her own apartment after being and being moments later. The suspect was later arrested. He was identified as a 15-year-old boy whose name wasn't released to the public.
A 15-year-old was gunned down inside of a Hickory Hill apartment complex. Where the shooting happened is well known to police and WREG. Here's more from our Jarita Patterson on the complex where that attack happened that is already facing a lawsuit.
I wonder who began the video. I feel like they ops just be waiting for the police to pull up so they could just get a video of their ass. Like, gots to. Only way.
Despite this Hickory Hill complex being surrounded by an iron gate, violence managed to make its way in overnight, leaving some reconsidering where they call home.
So I really don't even want to live over here no more.
How long have you lived over here?
It's not even been a year, man.
Gotcha.
It's not even been a year, and it's just wow.
Just after 1 a.m., police were called to the Boulevard Apartments, one turn off Ridgeway. Detectives discovered a teenager shot. The 15-year-old victim was rushed away, critically injured. Sadly, he did not survive. This attack was unsettling, to say the least, especially for the man we spoke with, who says this is not the first time violence has come disturbingly close.
And the kids were in the house when my partner died in our house. The dude ran in our house to kill my partner, and he succeeded.
This is a complex your news leaders are all too familiar with. Just last month, Chief Investigator Jessica Gertler spoke with the attorney representing the
shit. Like, imagine getting shot in your sleep, twin. That's crazy as fuck.
Family of 19-year-old Aaliyah Kyles, who police say was sexually assaulted and killed inside her own apartment last year at the same complex. A 17-year-old has since been arrested and charged. Aaliyah Kyles' parents filed a wrongful death lawsuit.
This apartment complex seems to be the epicenter of crime in the Hickory Hill area.
The attorney representing Kyle's parents went on to share her findings from July 2019 to July 2024, following hundreds of incident reports to include 5 homicides, 85 aggravated assaults, 224 assaults, 54 burglaries or break-ins, and 28 weapon violations.
Bro, are these niggas living in Gotham, my nigga? What? Bro, even Thanos can't even say these niggas from all this shit. That's crazy. Bro, these niggas need the adventures and more, my nigga. That shit crazy. Like, what the fuck?
Waking up to bullet holes is certainly not what those living here were expecting. There's still a lot that's being worked out, but we can tell you, the gentleman we spoke with telling us he's now working to get out of a lease.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
For your news leader, Jarita Patterson, WREG, News Channel 3.
Another life taken too soon, and we reached out to management at that apartment complex.
Now, Pop-Off's great mom had went to Facebook and said the following, giving further clarification on what happened that night she lost her son. For MF to shoot my house up and kill my son while he was asleep will never sit well with me. That's an effing coward. It's move. But God got y'all. She also wrote, I'm just saying, all this slick shit y'all posting in Greenwood, keep that shit to yourself. This ain't the time for all that ignorant shit. Grow the fuck up. Man, you gotta pray.
Yes, your songs in the streets, you know what come with this street shit. You know what come with this shit. This shit is a cycle. I don't know. You behind. I don't know. Like, come on now. Yes, they're dissing your sign. Obviously. That's obvious to come. Like, come on now.
Pray for this generation. Because a group allegedly called OTC, Only the Crack Babies, I can't make this up, they used to identify themselves as Truler, had instantly went live to brag on Pop-Off Great, acting like they was the one who allegedly did it. Check it out.
Okay, man. Damn, man. Y'all gotta stop, man. For smoking that dead ass nigga, you a pack, man. That nigga a new pack. Who that is? Pop-Off! Let's do that. Y'all know I was gonna do it. First one, dead ass nigga. Fire ass up. Let's do that. Let's do that. How about the car don't fall on your face? And I'm smoking a brother that caught in the palm. I'm smoking 2K, man. Damn.
Like the title say, fam, we praying for 18. It's a very unfortunate situation. We just talked about a young man at just 15 years old with the highest education as a middle schooler, but getting hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube as a rapper dissing his opposition. And the sad part is the group who went live allegedly live in that apartment complex. So you got them knowing where you live at, putting yourself and your family at risk.
Now, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you beef with niggas in your same? Are you dumb? Are you retarded, my nigga? Like, come on, bro. And then I told you, did I not just say that? it had to be the ops that had to be recording his ass. Like, ops had to be, did I not just say that shit? The ops had to record his ass, nobody else.
But you not know no better, because you young. But now your house gets shot up, or your apartment, having you lost your life. Thank God no one else was injured. It's crazy, it's unfortunate, and not to mention this come only an hour after the 2-year anniversary of you losing your sister. I'm praying for everyone who was involved. I'm praying for everyone who was affected. Fam, let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And today, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Shit, oh shit.
Even 2 years.
Bruh. Imagine dying in your sleep, my nigga. But if you enjoyed this video, bro, leave a like, comment, subscribe down below. Let's aim for like 8 likes, bro. And if y'all want more requests, bro, just text me on Instagram. Send them to me. And I'll help me all the way. Other than that, I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. Peace.